Ooh, I forgot to turn this off. Nixie, seriously? Good lord, kid. Right when I sit down, just jumps right into my lap, bumps the mic, everything. I just had everything organized. It is what it is. Welcome in, everybody. How's it going? It's Monday. I think it's Monday. I don't know. But we're doing the weekly music sharing live stream. I've done a few things today because I was like trying some different things around and moving things around. So if you notice, the wall may look a little bit. There might be more in the shot. So I moved my desk. I don't know, like 9 inches forward. So I have a little bit more room, more wiggle room to play with. So I'm gonna test that out, see how I like that. But yeah, let me catch up on chat and see what's going on. Jim, Callie, Marvin, all welcome in. Yes, so on YouTube, not on Twitch, but you know, you probably won't be able to see it on Twitch, but on YouTube, we have a new moderator. I figure we'll do a trial run of sorts and see what's up. But you know what? I feel like you deserve it, Jim. So congratulations for being a new moderator on the YouTubes. That looks like an evil laugh. It did look like somewhat malicious. You know, I'm sure there was something about it that may or may not be malicious. I don't know. We'll figure it out when we get there. Let's see here. Does this mean we have to be nice now, or nice to you now? I mean, you should be nice regardless, to be fair, you know, but you know, it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, I was gonna ask how everybody was, so Jim kind of beat me to it. All is well here, just another boring day, looking for some good music. That's what I'm here for too. So I'm right there with you. Let's see, we're starting another heat wave, third or fourth one this year. Gross. I don't like that. I don't want any more heat. I really wish it would be fall weather all year round. No heat, no cold, just fall all year round, you know? Not necessarily the leaves not on the trees kind of thing, but at least the temperature, you know, be jacket weather all year round. It'd be perfect. We're having a rainier year than usual. We may actually be out of drought conditions now. That's good. That's awesome. I wish it would rain here again. That was nice. We had, you know, a decent amount of rain pop up, and then, you know, now it's typical Texas summer weather where it's just straight sun and all heat and no niceness, although it's not in the triple digits, so at least I can hold on to that, you know. Let's see. Also, Martstar on Twitch, welcome in as well. Thank you for redeeming first and getting your daily check-in as well. It's not too hot, or it's too hot here too. Yeah, I think it's just hot everywhere, and that's very unfortunate. So I totally get that. At least we're all suffering together, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Don't we all rained all spring here, and that still wasn't enough? Yeah, you know. Except for those Aussies. Yeah, because like south of the hemisphere, it's like the temperature's flipped, right? So it's like cold on, like in South America and Australia. Is that accurate? And then Antarctica is always cold, unless it's starting to, I don't know. Somebody had to clue me in on that one. Let's see. Winter down there, yes. Nope, I'm in Western Canada. So you're closer, you're on the side closer to Alaska, right? That direction. Yeah. Giving him a listen to another new band today, but probably won't be able to listen as I have to head out early tomorrow. Well, that's unfortunate you have to take off, but you know, we'll definitely check it out for sure. You know, so we'll definitely be looking forward to that, Marvin. Oh, I'm confusing you with someone else, Aleatorio. Yeah, Aleatorio is in South America, yes. Brazil is the equator, so it'd be warm there. Maybe. It's hard to say. Let's see. Maybe you were thinking of Brazil. I didn't realize, or I realized you didn't really mention Oz. Oz? At any rate, I'm in a dry spot in Canada, close to the Badlands. See, that doesn't sound good at all, the Badlands, you know? Let's see. Hi, Ian. Ian? I missed Ian. Ian, welcome in as well. I don't know how it skipped you, but I scrolled back up and you were there. Aussie Ian here, correct. Welcome in, yeah. Still suffering from the late stomach bug. Got doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. Too early. Yeah, I don't like being up too early, so I understand that. But that also sucks that you're still going through it, and so hopefully they figure it out. Pop stars, welcome in as well. I saw your description, says the videos must be 6 minutes long, but the video I sent is like 7. Would you react to it? We'll check out the 6 minutes worth and then we'll cut it off at that point. That's what we're gonna do going forward. So if you have a longer video, that's probably what we're gonna do going forward. We were talking about that last week. So Aleatorio, welcome in as well. Won't be able to watch live today, sadly, but I requested a song. There's always a good chance that the VOD won't get blocked, so, you know, there's always that chance, and you'll be able to check it out later as well. But, you know, while you're here, welcome in. Hopefully your day has been good. And then a Dose supporter, also welcome in. How is it going? Okay, I think I caught up on everything. Songs from 1975. A fine year. I wasn't born yet. Doing good, how are you? I am doing well. I did a bunch of stuff today. I got some stuff taken care of. And, you know, I moved a few things around. One of the things I'm going to talk about in a little bit, I'll explain. But I have a couple of things that I want to talk about before we get started. Buying a coffee would allow longer songs, wouldn't it? Yes, yeah. So in the description or on Twitch, if you do the exclamation coffee, you'll find the link for the Buy Me a Coffee link. If you submit if you submit a coffee on there, you can actually submit longer requests. I believe the one coffee is up to, what was it, 8 minutes, and then it kind of just progresses from there. So if you wanted to submit a longer one to check out, you are more than welcome to do that. But that's always an option as well. And not only that, but if you did a free one, you could also do as many coffees as you want. So now, granted, I wouldn't say necessarily drop 30 for 30 different songs, because I can't be here all day, guys. I gotta sleep sometime and get dinner and feed the cats and all of those things. But I mean, I would very much appreciate it also. Anyway, I hope you like the music. So bye. Well, have a great night, Aleatorio. Let's see. Do you take song requests, or how does it work? Yeah. So there's a pinned link at the top in the chat box for Twitch. That's the submission link for any requests that you want to do. Everybody gets one free request, so that would be the way to do it. And like I said, if you wanted to submit more or a longer one, the Buy Me a Coffee link would be the way to go about that. Okay, so right. So first things first, the schedule for the week. I've also shifted my monitors around a little bit, so hopefully I got everything correct. Display. Yay! I did the thing. Fan-freaking-tastic. All right, so this week's reactions. Sunday, that was yesterday. That was Tears for Fears. It was Sowing the Seeds of Love. Today's reaction was Pentatonix. That was Can You Feel the Love Tonight? You know, the song from The Lion King. I got to do that one with Doll Cake. Tomorrow, so these have not come out yet, but tomorrow is The Warning, the song The One. That's another live performance by them. Wednesday is the reaction recap day. So what that is the reactions we do on the live streams. I edit a few of them down and turn those into reactions, kind of like a best of for the live streams in case people can't make it. You know, there's some really great material that y'all submit, and I'm like, you know what? Let's turn those into videos. You know, it's always awesome. So we have 3 for Wednesday. Excuse me. So we have Ghost, Mary on a Cross. We have KZ Tandingen. I'm sure I butchered that still, but I remember that one. It's her cover of Rolling in the Deep, and then Amira Vilhagen, her performance of Nessun Dorma. So those 3 are dropping on Wednesday. Thursday, we have Donovan, Sunshine Superman. If you have watched TV, I haven't, so I've been not able to watch commercials, but I was informed that that song was in a commercial for some ads over the summer, so that's where that one came from. Friday is another Eric Gronwall performance. It's Deep Purple's Highway Star. I got to do that one with JP. And then Saturday is Sleep Tokens The Summoning. And that is this week in review. So let's go ahead and scratch that. Let's see. Also won't be able to watch my reaction today, probably, but enjoy anyways. I won't be able to. Oh no, because you said enjoy it anyways. So you said you're not gonna be able to. Well, because yeah, you said you were gonna take off a little early, which understandable. So hopefully everything's going well with that. But yeah, totally understand. Minimize the schedule. Love me some Ghost. Yeah, that was a really cool reaction we got to do. Let's see. When I donate you a coffee, do you need to put the song name and stuff into the donation, or just donate and then put the link thing? So I would say do the when you do the buy me a coffee, like put the if you could drop the link, that would be awesome. That would be the easiest. Like as a message on there. I don't really know how it works because I haven't seen it from that side. I've only seen it from the one side. But like you submit that, and then you can also do the name of the artist and the song as well. You can go about it like that. Also, definitely let me know if anybody does. Definitely nobody has to, by the way. It's greatly appreciated when y'all do. But let me know, because I don't have a notification that goes off, and sometimes my phone doesn't tell me I have notifications until I open it up. I don't know why it does that, and I want it to stop. But it's kind of irritating when it doesn't do that. But yeah, that would be the way to go about that. Okay, so some other announcements. The other one that we have, I'm also going to need this. Let's see, is it display capture? Yeah. So on Tuesday, August 26th, that's the last Tuesday of this month, I'm going to be celebrating 5 years on Twitch. It's the stream affiliversary, and we're going to be starting that at 2 p.m. Central. I'm going to be, streaming on Twitch and also on the other YouTube channel that I have set up. Recently hit 1,000 subscribers on there, and we're going to be having some fun with that. I don't know how long we're going to go yet. I haven't figured everything out yet. Still working on that. But, that's an event happening. So, mark that on your calendars. I'll talk about that coming up, and I'll make an announcement in the community section in the YouTube thingy. I don't know what things are called, I'm gonna be honest, but also words are just hard right now. Okay, so we got through that. Also, so I submitted a bunch of reactions over the last week. I was doing a bunch of editing, and all of a sudden I got a bunch of copyright disputes that got rejected all at once. It was like 7 or 8. They were all from UMG. If you don't know who they are, it's Universal Music Group. They are apparently cracking down on copyrighted material. Some of it is partially blocked, some of it's completely blocked. So I'm working on it. I'm doing my best. There's really not much I can do if it's copyrighted on the audio. But if it's on the video, if you see, some reactions coming up that have a watermark, blame UMG probably. That'd be what I would guess. It's not fun because they're not even checking. It's like, what it is, I was doing some reading, they're kind of getting ahead of AI and of people that are just submitting like AI, like generated videos and, all of that topic, which is a whole separate issue, let's be honest. But yeah, they just have a blanket statement in the programming that just automatically rejects things, which I'm not having fun with. So if you notice that with other reactors, that's probably why. Yeah, it's just another one. So there's that. Also, I'm testing out some new thumbnails. I did one for the live stream today, but if you notice that the thumbnails and the videos started changing, that's probably what it is. And I may kind of go that direction. I don't know. I thought about it today and I was like, you know what? Let's just see what happens, because I think I might like this format a little bit better anyway. But some of them it may or may not show, because with YouTube you can submit like up to 3 thumbnails in a test and compare program, and some people will be able to see thumbnail A, some people will be able to see thumbnail B, and then some people will be able to see thumbnail C. And I think somehow it does whatever the algorithm or what, I don't know how it all works, but they figure out which thumbnail works best. So I uploaded a week's worth, you know, for this week and a couple for next week, just to see what happens. Yeah, so if you notice the thumbnail looks different, that's probably what it is. Most likely, unless YouTube's freaking out, because that's happened before too. All right, so I think that catches us up on everything. Let me see here. My screen is a little bit different set up. Let me see. Let's do resize 50. All right, and now we can show reaction video. This thing. There we go. All right, so we have a few ready to go. So I'm gonna pop up a few links. There we go. I'll just pop up these 7. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and mute that. Also, I changed, or I lowered the audio from the browser a little bit, because I noticed when I was looking at the VOD from last week, well, I guess I should be over here. I noticed when I was looking at the VOD last week that some of the videos were louder than I was. So hopefully that remedies this going forward. But if it's too quiet, let me know and we'll stop and adjust. I want the audio to be the best that it can be. Oh yeah? You too, huh? You want the audio to be best? Okay. Understandable. All right, so this first one is from Jim. This is Mungo Jerry in the Summertime. I want to say I've heard this song before, but I don't remember. I remember them mentioning something about Mungo Jerry in one of the Avengers movies. That's about all the info I got. So let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. That's a big bass.
In the summertime, when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's fine, you got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, go out and see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If a daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, you go down or a turn of 25. When the sun goes down, you can make it good and live by.
The harmony is fantastic.
When I grab people, when I dirty, when I mean, we love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea. We're always happy, life's for living, yeah, that's our philosophy.
Okay. First things first, I need to move this over here. You're gonna cooperate? Thank you. That's perfect. Appreciate. Okay, so there we go. It's probably not the best place to pause it, but I wasn't really sure where we were at in the video. But I was watching, but you know, it was over here and it's harder for me to see. So going through the song, like his voice is really silky smooth, you know. I don't really know what it is, but it's also kind of deep as well. But it's like, it's definitely awesome. Like there's no rasp, or it's pretty clean, like vocals. And then when he was singing, it was like in this headset, or it was in this ear. And then when the harmony was happening, it was like both of them happening at once. It was really interesting the way they balanced that out. I don't know if that's how like it was back then, or if like I don't know how like audio mixing was done back in the 70s. I got no clue. But if that was like an intentional effect, that's definitely awesome. Also, the instrumentation of this is just it's kind of a little more simplistic, just because we have a bass, we have what I believe we have a bass guitar as well, and then they're using a jug, which I mean you don't really see that very often, so that's really cool. And there's also like a beat happening throughout this as well. So I don't know if there's a drum set necessarily. I may have missed that part, but there's a few instruments here. That's it's a couple that are a little more unconventional in terms of like standard like setup for a band. So it's really cool. Also, their style is very, very unique. Like the one guy has like really thick sideburns going all the way down his face. The person on the bass, like he like has like a mustache, but he also has the really interesting hairstyle that kind of if I remember correctly, because I don't have it right up in front of me, or at 112, kind of has that he almost kind of looks like Paul Rudd a little bit, like, but he has like a really long mustache, and he has like the Lord Farquaad hairstyle going for him. But he kind of looks like Paul Rudd a little bit, which is really interesting. And then the guy that's to his left almost looks like Adam Scott. So that's definitely interesting, to say the least. But yeah, this is definitely a lot of fun. Let me catch up on chat a little bit. Let's see. Australian band Thirsty Merc does a great version of In the Summertime. Really? What kind of, I mean, do they keep it like roughly the same like genre, or do they kind of mix it up a little bit? Like what's going on with that one? Looks like he's hiding Super Saiyan or superpowers, not Super Saiyan, superpowers. I did the thing where I read too quick, and I mixed up your name with superpowers. So Saiyan League, also welcome in. Looks like he's hiding superpowers with those glasses, looking smooth, Mr. Ace. I don't know. I just really wanted to wear him today. I also like stopped leaving him in my car, so it kind of helps. It's hard for me to read far away, so this helps a little bit more. But also having all three of these on hurts a little bit. It's kind of pinching my head. But today doesn't seem so bad, so I don't know what's going on. I'm taking advantage of it while I can. A bit more rock. Okay, cool. May have to check that out at some point. I'm gonna put this over here. So I'm gonna have both chats over there, and that way I can have the video here, and I can see everybody and everything, I think. I don't know. But yeah, this is really a fun song, and I'm definitely enjoying it. Let's go ahead and get back to it. So here we go.
Don't go sailing in the sea. We're always happy, last we're living, yeah, that's our philosophy. Sing along with us, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee.
Oh, the piano, that's the thing I was missing. And there's a banjo. I miss some instruments. They're stomping, but you can't really hear it.
When the wind is here, yeah, it's party time. Bring a bottle, wagon back, 'cause it'll soon be summertime. And we'll sing again. We go driving, or maybe we'll settle down. If she's rich, if she's nice, bring your friends, and we'll all go into town.
So yeah, with all the sound effects they're doing, they don't need a drum set. They don't really need, like a percussion setup. So that's pretty cool.
You got women on your mind. Have a drink, have a drive, see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If a daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, you can turn or return to 25. When the sun goes down, you can make it good and live by. When I grab people, when I dirty, when I mean, we love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea.
And I don't see anybody else singing, so I think it's just him. And they're doing some vocal layering. With the fade out. So yeah, I missed a few instruments, obviously. So we had guitar, we had a banjo, we had a piano, also in addition to all of that. And yeah, there was no drum set or anything. They were making all the percussion sounds themselves, so that was really cool. So yeah, I only saw one person singing. Now granted, it is a music video, so that could also be part of it. You know, they don't always show everything necessarily. But at least to me, it did sound like his voice was layered like on top of his voice, so he did the harmonizing himself, and they just kind of did a layering effect. But yeah, beyond that though, I mean, it definitely a fun performance. Like they definitely look like yeah. What you doing? Okay, but yeah, they definitely look like they were having a lot of fun with that one too. But yeah, definitely a fun performance. I have a question. Can I use a different way? That's the only way I have set up right now. I haven't really gotten any other ways to set up for support. I never really looked into any of the other ones. I'll be honest. Like I think for a brief second I thought about doing a Patreon, but I didn't really have anything to offer anybody, so I never set one up, you know? I think originally I did have an idea of like maybe uploading some behind the scenes stuff, or maybe like some more raw reactions. You can see all the mistakes that we make, you know, because I edit all that stuff out. Y'all don't get to see that, but I did have that as a brief idea, but I never got around to looking into it. Let me see. Wolverine on electric guitar. Yeah, the big sideburns. Yeah, for sure. I like the vibe of this though. Yeah, it's a definitely a great vibe for sure. Happy little summer ditty. Exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. James, did you request a song yet? Just curious because you have great taste. That was the one that Jim submitted actually. Oh, that reminds me. I forgot to do the thing. There we go. I need to drop the link in the chats, so y'all have access to the video if you want to go watch it for yourself. All right, then I could gift some subs. You know what? Maybe we could do that as well. Yeah. So same setup on Twitch. Obviously, gifting subs on YouTube might not mean the same thing necessarily, because subscribing on YouTube and following on Twitch, that's the equivalency right there. But yeah, I think I'd have to sit down and figure it out. I mean, maybe we can just kind of wing it tonight. But if you gift a sub on Twitch, it would be the same equivalency as buy me a coffee. And then I think I had it set up for 2 subs, 2 buy me a coffees, and then y'all can't hear this, but very, very loud in my headset because I have it turned on for one of the bots, and I don't have that up right now for OBS. But thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, Edo. Thank you very much. Let's see how to do that then, because you can't submit links. If you just tell me the artist and the name of the song, we'll be able to check it out that way. Let's go with that, and that'll count as a priority request. But we also have a hype train going on Twitch right now, so that's cool. I hope you and the cat enjoy my request. Missy Higgins is regarded as one of the best singers/songwriters. Her debut album, over 20 years ago, is in the top five highest selling Australian albums in Australia. Cool. Definitely looking forward to that. Thanks, Ace. Adding that to my country list. I think it's fit as country fusion. Yeah, I think it kind of has that vibe for that. Could I still not use the Google Forms? Once you submit one, because it's limit one per person on the Google Forms, and I haven't really figured out how to adjust that to where if somebody uh, gives subs or does a buy me a coffee, how it would translate to that. I'm sure there is a way. I just don't know how to do it. Um, but yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that set up. To follow up on Outlook discussion, you were absolutely correct. Oh yeah, the Prince discussion from last week. Yeah, I remember. We had a discussion about that last week. Um, by the way, how many can I request now? So with that, you could either, I mean, you could potentially do five, which, you were more than welcome to do that, or you could do a much longer request if you want to do that as well. Um, so yeah, take some time to think about that. There's a lot of liars on the internet. At least you were just suspicious versus the other dude in that chat waging civil war. Yeah, Civil War, yay. I'm a Prince nerd, like heavy. Yeah, I would say like I haven't had a Prince reaction in a while, but when we were doing a bunch of Prince reactions, you had JJ Loves Prince was a big supporter of that as well, and we had a few viewers that were really like amped up about Prince and stuff during that period of time. Haven't had a Prince reaction in a while, but you know, still things and stuff. But yeah, that was definitely a lot of fun. Let's do that. I'm gonna extend that out a little bit. And this is showing, right? Yes, okay. Because I have the page over OBS, so I got no idea what's showing right now. So while we're taking time to wait for Ado's priority request, we'll go ahead and check out Ian's. So this is Miggy Higgin. I'm sorry, Miggy. I mess up words every now and then. Missy Higgins. So this is Missy Higgins, Where I Stood. Let's go ahead and close that one out. Try and pause this. I need to get these set up, actually. I didn't do that. I said pause. We're not starting yet. YouTube is not listening to me. Oh, that one's unavailable, unfortunately. I'll have to take a look and see who that is. And let them know. So that was now. I don't know how to pronounce that. I haven't gotten there yet. Aleatorio, if you're still here, that one's unfortunately not allowed. I might be able to look it up and see if we can find an alternate one. Maybe we could try that. Is this the same one? Oh, wait, I'm missing a part of a name. Hold on. Since I'm here, do that. Okay, so it'd be this one. I think. Okay. I fixed it. Yay. Okay. I have a thing going off right now. Just bear with me 1 second. Okay. Let's see here. What? Why did it go to that? I didn't tell it to go to that one. Don't do that. Go back to OBS. Okay, there we go. Got things mixed up a little bit. Wait, I need to put chat over here. That's what I'm messing up on. There we go. JJ Lewis Prince is a nerd like me. There's a couple of I can't remember everybody's name unfortunately because it's been a minute, but there was like three or four that were all very supportive of Prince reactions. Let me see. Not to name drop, but I had a discussion with Bobby Z's wife about it. She's a sweetheart. Do I know who Bobby Z is? I'm not 100% sure. Bobby Z is such a normal dude. Apparently, he's a normal dude, so I learned that. Okay, I caught up again. Let's go check out this one. So this one's from Ian. This is Miggy. I did it again. This one's from Ian. This is Missy Higgins, Where I Stood. And this is featuring Andrea McMahon. Here we go. So is Missy on piano or the other one that's sitting there?
I don't know what I've done, or if I like what I've begun. But something told me to run, and honey, you know me, and soul and none. There were sounds in my head, little voices whispering that I should go and this should end. But when I found myself listening, 'cause I don't know who I am without you. All I know is that I should.
Fantastic harmony.
And I don't know if I could stand another hand upon you. All I know is that I should. 'Cause she will love you more than I could. She who dares to stand where I stood. See, I thought a lot.
I'm gonna pause right there. That seemed like a good time to pause real quick. So, okay, so Missy is on piano. So that's Missy Higgins, and then Angie McMahon is the woman sitting next to her. Okay. So yeah, this is really cool. It's kind of like this acoustic performance where it's just piano and it's just vocals. And I don't know if this is like a typically a song that's performed like this, or if this is more of a stripped down performance. Definitely would have to let me know on that one. But what we have here, I mean, the Missy's vocals are fantastic, and the small amount that we got of the harmony between Angie and Missy was like very, very nicely done. I can kind of tell like a little, not a lot, but I can kind of tell Missy has some range as a vocalist as well. And like she's doing a couple of little vocal tricks. Not what's the word? Not like over the top or anything. It's very subtle, but it's working very well for this performance. But yeah, I mean they're doing a fantastic job with this so far, and it looks like a fairly large stage. Is it okay? So this is live at Palais. Is that how you pronounce it? Palais Theater or Palais Theater? I'm guessing it's more Palais. Definitely let me know how to pronounce that one as well, because I'm not really sure. But I don't. Did I hear applause at the beginning or around the 2-minute mark? No. Okay, so yeah, I did hear applause. So yeah, I think this is what kind of threw me off a little bit. Just the angle that we had here. It just looked like very, very open, and it looked kind of empty. But I think that's just a completely different wall. That's not the audience or anything. They're probably the other way, or they're probably facing that way. Not really sure, but I don't think here. I don't think this is the audience. But yeah, that kind of threw me off just slightly. But yeah, definitely a fantastic performance so far. It almost has the melody of being a a more sad performance, but maybe a little hopeful as well. Let me see. Bobby Z was in Prince's band. It kind of sounded familiar, but I wasn't 100% sure, and I didn't want to just assume, like I didn't want to like guess wrong first off, but I didn't want to like misname somebody. I didn't want to be rude like that. But okay, so he was a drummer in the band. He's been with Prince since almost the beginning. I think he and many members of the revolution that were ticked off by being dropped by him in favor of New Power Generation. Yeah, I don't know how. I know that the revolution. Then they kind of. I guess he just ended it and did his own thing for a little while, and then went to the New Power Generation for a good while, and then went to the third group after that. But I don't know I don't know if I was ever told that what prompted. Maybe it was just he was just kind of feeling it's time to end. I don't really know. But it's also been a minute since I've heard a bunch of that information, so it's definitely not something I wrote down. I know that. Missy's on piano. Pretty song indeed. It definitely is. Yeah, everything about this is fantastic so far. I'm thinking about requesting something. What mood are you in today? I'm in a pretty decent mood. I'm hanging out with everybody. I don't know. In terms of genre, I got no clue. If you want to do something, I don't know, maybe heavy, instrumentally, rock, like some heavy rock or metal or something. We can get like a huge mix of genre. Could be a good thing. Ado, Crime and Punishment by Ado. This is a cover song she did. The original was made by Shina Ringu Usiwa Usiwa by Ado was this was her. Oh, I actually did check out Usiwa. I think that was that the acoustic performance I checked out? I don't 100% remember. Maybe it may have been, but I don't 100% remember. Crime and Punishment I definitely haven't checked out. Aishite I definitely checked out because it was Aishite, right? And then Value I haven't checked out. I mean, we are more than welcome. Like we can check them out because there's like a number of people that haven't checked out these Ado performances. So if you are okay with doing that, we definitely can as well. Also, It's Your Mother. Hi, Mom. I don't know if you're actually my mom or not, but welcome in. How is it going? Let me get the YouTube chat back over here. You'll get that with my request. Ooh, okay, cool. Very, very cool. Yeah, I'm okay with it. Okay, cool. Let me write those down so I don't lose them. Let's see. Ado. Let me just get them in the correct order. And do you want them all back to back, or do you want to split them up between yours, somebody else, yours, somebody else? Definitely let me know. Crime and Punishment. Okay. Okay. It's 3. Value. Okay. And then there was the 5th one. Where'd that go? Spaced Out. Okay, cool. Yeah, that way everybody can get theirs in, and we'll definitely do all yours before we end for sure. Let's see. You can space them out. Where that one? That's what I'm looking for. I'm not sure if you ever did OSTs, but this is an OST from the anime Attack on Titan. Let me just copy that because I don't know how to type that. I'll just do that. So the 5th one is an OST and not an Ado performance, correct? Did I get that one right? Let me see. So just surprise you then. Yeah, that sounds good. VV Gaming, welcome in as well. Yes. Okay, cool. Yeah, I wanted to make sure I didn't type in Ado and tried to find that and I couldn't find it. So, but yeah. I put a song in request to Awesome. Yeah, well, so full disclosure, I can't promise we'll be able to get to everybody's, you know, and I say that every week, you know, because as much as I would love to stay on for hours and hours and hours, I'm not able to do that. So we'll get through as many as we can, though. But yeah, okay. So I think we're caught up, and I wrote those down. So we'll check out one of those after this one, and then we'll check out another. So we'll alternate. We'll go like that. My request will blow your mind. Looking forward to it. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back to Missy Higgins. Here we go.
See, I thought love was black and white, and it was wrong, or it was right.
So that's cool. She's taking a verse 2.
But you ain't leaving without a fight, and I think I am just as torn inside. 'Cause I don't know who I am without you. All I know is that I should, and I don't know if I could stand another hand upon you. All I know is that I should, 'cause she will love you more than I could. Oh, she who dares to stand where I stood, and I won't be far from where you are if ever you should call. You meant more to me than anyone
Yeah, she definitely has some range.
But you taught me how to trust myself, and so I say to you that this is what I have to do. I don't know who I am without you. All I know is that I should. Oh, and I don't know if I could stand another hand upon you. All I know is that I should, 'cause she will love you more than I could. Oh, she who dares to stand where I stood. Oh, she who dares to stand where I stood. Angie McMahon, ladies and gentlemen.
So yeah, there was definitely an audience. Okay. Awesome. So yeah, they definitely have great harmony during that song. And from what I was like picking up, it sounded like Missy, like compared to Angie, like their vocals, Missy was like, I think one level higher than Angie. Angie was a little bit lower. At least that's what I was picking up. But yeah, because of that, like the harmony was just fantastic, and the piano playing was definitely awesome. It definitely had, you know, a bit of a sadder like sound to it, but you know, maybe a little bit of hopefulness throughout that as well. But yeah, I mean, they did a phenomenal job here. I feel like the lighting was maybe I couldn't really tell, but I thought I saw the lights change throughout that, and I don't know if that was like kind of just at that specific time or if that was like part of the performance. I'm not 100% sure. But the lighting that they got at the very end where they were just glowing, I thought was like a great way to end that as well. But yeah, they did a phenomenal job during that. That was great. Let me see here. So how many songs can I request? I saw that question earlier in chat. So yeah, it's one free per person. And then if you want to submit more, there's the Buy Me a Coffee link. If you do exclamation coffee, it'll take you to that. We also came up with an alternate way. If you want to give subs, that would be the alternate way on Twitch. So that would be the other way for that. Let's see. Hi Vivi, off to work soon. For those who liked Missy, check out her album The Sound of White, 18 times platinum sales. Wow, that's hardcore. I also forgot to drop the link. I'm sorry, my bad. So this is the one that that we checked out just now. And I want that. Give me that. But yeah, have a great day at work. Thank you for the request. That was great to check out. Okay, so we did this one. Make that green. There we go. All right, so before we check out Callie's, we got a few Ado videos I gotta go look up. So we got Crime and Punishment. Let's see. And Ado, are we doing live performances or like the music video? Definitely let me know on that. I'm kind of curious which way we're going. 'Cause I mean, there's this one right here, but I don't. I'm guessing this is like a music video. Okay, we're doing the music video. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull them up just so I don't forget because I would feel terrible if I did. All right, so we got that one. Somebody just knocked something over. Okay. And then for Osiwa, yeah, you said, so we're just checking out music videos. Okay. I actually, like I said, I checked out the piano one on this one, but I haven't checked out this one. And people said, go check this one out. So we're checking it out now. And then if I could type, that would be great. And then I don't know if this is that or they're about the same length. Because I checked this one out. Have that at least. The lives are, yeah, they are absolutely total nuts. I agree. The couple of performances I've checked out by Ado are insane. And then I'm gonna just copy this because I don't know how to type that. That one. Okay. Yeah, but you did them already, so you can do the studio. Yeah, exactly. Uh-oh, connecting to chat. Tell me I didn't just get disconnected. Okay. I hate when that happens. It's super weird. All right, let me pause all these real quick. We're not checking these out just yet. YouTube, listen to me. Why are you doing this? YouTube. Stop it. Okay, so that one, that one, that one, then that one. Okay. I got them in order, I think, I hope. And I'll go ahead and put this in chat. So this is the next one we're checking out. Let me see. Sorry, I had to take a couple. Had to do a couple of things. Frito, welcome in. How are you? Greatness is about to occur. I think so. Hi Ace, I'm new on your chat. How about Majestica? A Story in the Night. Yeah. So I'm gonna butcher your name, and I apologize. So definitely correct me. You know. Ricky? I'm gonna go with Ricky for now. Definitely correct me. But there is a link in the description to submit the request. So just it's a Google Forms, and you can just submit it through that. Okay. So this is Ado Crime and Punishment. This was submitted by Ado supporter. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Oh, I need to put this here so I know what order I went in. Yeah, that one. There we go. All right. So yeah, this is Ado Crime and Punishment. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. I sense a buildup happening.
青さす朝の山手通りタバコの空き箱を捨てる今日もまた足の踏み回らない小部屋が孤独を甘やかす不穏な悲鳴を愛さないで
The power behind her vocals is incredible.
確信できる今だけ重ねて私の名前をちゃんと呼んで体を触って必要なのはどれだけ認めて
The instrumentation is fantastic too.
愛している
The notes that she can hit.
夜道はまさぐれど虚しい警察の安けいことをあなたの影すら落とさない歪んだ無情の時もセブスタの香り味わうごとく季節を呼び起こす確か望んだこと自体矛盾を言うに超えて一番愛しいあなたの声までかすれさせていたんだ
Okay, I'm gonna pause real quick. I thought we were further ahead, but you know what? That's fine. We'll back it up a little bit anyway. The notes that she's able to hit are just incredible. I don't know how she's able to do that. Like it's insane. And like the performances that I've seen her do live, like she's in a cage, and when she sings like that, she really leans back. Like she really puts her back into it. It's like awesome. So like you can't really see it here. Let me do this. If I do this, I don't know why it takes forever, but this, move that out of the way. This right here, like this is the cage that she's in. You see how she's kind of just leaning back. That's how she does that. It's so awesome to see. It is just absolutely wild. But the notes and just the power behind her vocals is just insanely awesome. The instrumentation of this is just so good as well. Like the guitar, it just so well done. Definitely love that. We're at an ad break on Twitch right now, so I'm going to take a few seconds before we get back to it. And you said the original, so this was you said who did the original, correct? Did I miss that? It is a cover. Okay, so yeah, the original was made by Ringo, sorry. The original was made by Sheena Ringo. Got it. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to make sure everybody on Twitch didn't miss anything. That is some incredible vocal work that she's doing during this. I also forgot to turn on subtitles. I don't know. Okay, they do work. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't, and it just pops up music sometimes, and I'm like, that's kind of pointless to have then, because, I mean, obviously it's music. I thank you, YouTube, for that. But yeah, I'm definitely enjoying this performance. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go. Just what she's able to do is insane. Phenomenal guitar solo too. music. Yeah, they're not working. You can hear the emotion in her vocals. And she brings it down too. Sounds like it's building up again too. Oh, it was building up and then it just ended. Now it makes me sad. I was like, are we getting back to it? Okay. Yeah, I mean, phenomenal vocal work. Like you can hear the emotion, the pain in her vocals, like in her voice is just incredible. Like the screams that she does during this are just so well done. She puts a lot into that for sure. And yeah, the instrumental work was great as well. It's just it just had this great sound to it. The guitar, the beat, and everything was just so well done. But yeah, definitely a phenomenal performance. So was the original set up like this? Was it like also this, or was it like a little more like easygoing? Because at least from what I understand, the covers that she does, she puts way more into it than the original. So I have to imagine that it wasn't close to this level. Let me see. Yeah, the subtitles didn't work, so I was a bit of a misfire on that one, but that's okay. Honestly, to come full circle, you really would need to listen to the original song as well and the live performance. Excuse me. Her original songs are manually translated, not her covers. Gotcha. Okay. Ado for sure got one of the craziest vocal ranges in all of Japan. Yeah, also is the most listened Japanese out of Japan this year, breaking Yosobi's 4-year streak. I'm pretty sure I butchered that. Now the original was very close to the cover. Gotcha. Okay, so it had that intensity. Okay. Was the vocal work on the original close to that, or was it pretty far as well? Let's see. What is that? Is that a dinosaur? Stanley, what is that? It kind of looks like Courage the Cowardly Dog almost. Maybe, I'm not really sure. That's kind of crazy looking. Okay. Oops. I bumped the mic. Oh, I also turned this up significantly. Sorry if I sounded way louder than I should be. I didn't realize maybe that. Oh, you know what? When Nixie jumped up here, there's a good chance that was Nixie doing that. Okay. So we did that one. All right. There's that. All right. So this is Callie's submission. So this is Youngblood. The song is Changes. We got to check out Youngblood a little while back, and I definitely enjoyed what I heard. Had not gotten around to checking out any more yet. Might have been doing that this week. I can't remember, but maybe. I don't know. I ain't doing this song now. So, Sheena Ringo is a phenomenal singer and composer. Her voice is also very emotional and powerful. Ado, of course, got those additional harsh vocal. She does, yeah. Sheena is more just grit and emotional pain, plus some unique vocal inflections. Inflections is the word I've been looking for. Yeah, need to use that one more. Also, the original instrumental got more jazz elements. Yeah, this one was like more rock influenced, I feel like, but it definitely had like some blues aspects in there. The vocals are sort of like Ado, since her inspiration for her vocals were also from Sheena. Gotcha. Basically jazz mixed with some prog rock elements. Yeah, like jazz and like some blues with the guitar. Yeah. Let's see. People are getting Mercury Live Aid vibes from this one specifically, the Youngblood performance. Okay, interesting. Is this? Oh, this. Okay, yeah. I was like, I know he did a performance recently. Yeah, this is the concert. Okay, heard about this. Haven't heard much about it, but I heard he did this at the concert. Okay, so I have a little more information now. So this is at the Ozzy Osbourne concert that they did a few weeks ago. The Back to the Beginning. It was a charity concert they had set up and everything. Hold on to your hat. Hold on to your butts. So this is Youngblood. This is the song Changes. Here we go. Yeah, I can kind of see it.
I feel unhappy. I feel so sad. I've lost the best friend that I ever had.
Oh, this is now sad.
Was my
Oh, okay. I thought it was about Ozzy.
I
Okay.
love her so. But it's too late now. I've let her go. I'm going through changes. I'm going through
He's got some insane vocal prowess here.
I'm going through changes.
Can really hold a note too.
We shed the earth, we shed each day, and love together, we found a way. But still the world had its evil way. My heart was blinded, love went astray. Oh, I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes. I'm going through changes.
Okay. Before we get to the solo, this is phenomenal. So, question number one, is this one of his songs or is this a cover? I should probably ask that because like everybody's singing along, and I know that most of the performances or all the performances, I'm not really sure, but I think everybody did at least one Ozzy cover. But I think, I think it was one, maybe that's all they did were covers. I don't really know, but I think everybody did at least one cover. Yeah, about like it is like this progressive buildup with the instrumentation and everything. He's got some like intensity in his vocal work. He can definitely hold a note. Like a slow build up with the instrumentation. We added some like guitar. We added the drums, and the piano was playing throughout. But yeah, just everything like slowly got added in. It was definitely awesome. He's also like dressed up very fancy, like he's like all black except for his socks. They're pink. They kind of stand out a little bit, but like his hair is all slicked back as well. So he's got like this professional aesthetic happening. He's got this professional aesthetic like about him, appearance about him. And I think that's really cool. But yeah, I definitely can see the Live Aid aspect of this, where like just the shots into the crowd are definitely awesome. And like on the screen, it's more black and white, I think, but like there was at one moment the camera was just pointed at the crowd, and you can see like just out there. It was just crazy awesome. And then the drummer, I'm not for sure. Is that Sleep Token's drummer? I think I heard something about Sleep Token's drummer being there, or Sleep Token in general. I'm not 100% sure. Somebody will have to clue me in. But yeah, this whole performance is just phenomenal. Let's see here. It's an Ozzy song. He's an Ozzy prodigy, I think. Yeah, he was really good friends with Ozzy. I think I saw a video of him giving Ozzy like a special necklace. It's a Black Sabbath song. Okay. I haven't heard a lot of Black Sabbath, so, that's on me. Maybe I should go back and listen to some more. Let me get this over here. Yeah, Youngblood did Youngblood recently. Yeah, we did that a few weeks ago, and I think that reaction dropped a couple weeks ago as well. Hold on, I forgot. I'm sorry, I forgot to hold on to the hat. Yeah, you're right. I should have been. Definitely a great voice. Ozzy said he did better than him. That's a huge compliment for sure. Nuno Betancourt on guitar, Frank Bello on bass, Adam Wakeman on keys, and 2 on drums. So yeah, that is the Sleep Token drummer. Yes, okay. From Extreme, Anthrax, Ozzy's band, and Sleep Token. Yeah, it's just like this medley of musicians is definitely awesome. Concert bigger than Live Aid with remote audience. Right, yeah, that would make sense. 45,000 in-house, 5 million remote viewers. Wow, that's incredible. Really great voice. Yeah, he's got some power. He's got some grit and raspiness in there, and like he knows how to use it for sure. One practice day before they did this in one shot. That's crazy. Oh man. Changes is from Volume 4. A lot of people say it's their best album. For sure, need to listen to that whole thing. What all is on that album? I guess I could just pop it up real quick. I feel like I've heard songs from each album, but I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Black Sabbath discography. 1, 2, 3, Volume 4. Definitely recognize the album art. Let's see what is on here. And there's also a chance I haven't heard anything under this. Okay, so I have not heard anything off this album. You're right. I definitely need to. There's still like a lot of music that I haven't checked out. So, there's always the possibility I can check out some in the future. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and back up slightly. All right. But yeah, this is phenomenal. I'm definitely enjoying this. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go. It was an awesome shot too.
to realize, and I can still hear her last goodbyes. Now all my days are filled with tears. Wish I could go back and change these years.
Very well done, yeah.
Let me see them hands in the air to the top. Oh, I'm going. I can't hear you say.
So clear with the audience.
I'm going through changes. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Birmingham. God bless Black Sabbath. God bless Ozzy Osbourne.
Jeez. Just the power behind his vocals is so incredible. He definitely like is a phenomenal vocalist. So in the original, did they have piano in that? Because like you had guitar, you had bass, you had drums, and then Ozzy. I don't know if Ozzy actually ever played instruments. I never actually got a chance to like watch anything that he actually did. I've heard, different songs, like on the radio, and I've heard, different Black Sabbath songs, but I've never actually gotten a chance to watch anything. So I don't know who I got a chance to do what, so that would definitely be something I would like to learn about. But yeah, throughout this, like with the keyboard, it kind of almost had this like gospel sound about it. So I think that was really cool. Just mixed in with the rock was fantastic. All the instrumentation was so well done. His vocal work, he can definitely hold notes. He definitely like has that power behind it. He can definitely like with the raspiness and the gritty that he has, like it's so well done, and you definitely feel it for sure. And I feel like, with as close as he was to Ozzy, with that song, almost could tweak it a little bit and make it about his relationship with Ozzy. I feel like, especially after the fact, after Ozzy has passed away. Yeah, this was a solid performance. Let me see here. Really great voice. One practice the day before. Here he reminds me of Pink. Geldof from Floyd's The Wall, in looks at least. I know I've done a few Pink Floyd reactions from Pulse, but I don't know if I don't know if he was one of the members in that concert. He's had acting and vocal training. Oh, okay. So yeah, he's had a little bit, but I mean, he definitely shows for sure. They're making the concert into a film. Yeah, I had a feeling that they would do something with it. They had to have, and it's probably like gonna be for charity and all that. Like the it was like the whole performance was, or the whole concert was already for charity. But yeah, making it, and I feel like if they're making it into a film, they could definitely like release it into theaters and stuff, and I think that'd be pretty cool to do. No doubt will be memorial for Ozzy. Yeah, I think so. So how many artists were at this charity concert? Let's take a look real quick. I'm kind of curious. Who all was at the Ozzy concert? Um, I don't want to know the set list. I just want to know who was. Oh, you know what? Wikipedia will have it. Yeah, 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 yeah. There we go. Okay, so some groups got to do more songs than others, which kind of makes sense because some bands are, more what's the word? So some bands are bigger than others. That makes sense. So Mastodon, Rival Sons, Anthrax, Hailstorm, Lamb of God, Tom Morella's All Stars, uh, Jack Black, Alice in Chains, Gojira. There was a drum off that happened, which makes sense because there were two drum sets. Uh, Tom Morello came out and did some more. Oh, it was two different supergroups. Okay. Pantera, Tool. Yeah, and this was the one of the first concerts that Tool was at where they were actually filmed and they couldn't get away from that. So I get just watching the Anima performance was definitely interesting for sure. I saw like a clip of that. Slayer, Fred Durst, Guns N' Roses, Metallica, Ozzy did play, of course, and Black Sabbath did play, of course, and they were at the end. Uh, didn't mention specifically Youngblood, but maybe that was one of the super groups. Okay. Did I not see Tom Morello? Am I crazy? I don't think I saw Tom Morello on there. Unless he just wasn't part of every single performance. Um, it was an all-day event, Metallica, Aerosmith, and more, don't know. One of my other reaction channels lives nearby, and actually, that's awesome. I think that would definitely be that would have been an awesome thing to check out, like without a doubt. All right, so this was number 4. I know I'm kind of behind. Sorry, guys. I get carried away, and hopefully everybody's having fun. Let's see. I don't see if I could. Yeah, that one. There we go. All right, so this is number 5. Okay, so we have another priority. Let me just start over. Okay, so we have another priority request sent in by Ado supporter. So thank you very much for that. So this is Ado Usiwa. I think I'm butchering that. I think I was told it was pronounced something else, but I can't remember. We did check out the. I don't know if it would be an acoustic one, but it was like on piano, and there was a Blue Rose that was the focal point of the video. It was definitely still intense, but the instrumentation wasn't like the performance we just checked out. But yeah, I'm ready to check this one out. So let's go ahead and hear. Oh, subs do work for this one. Okay, yeah, let's do that. So let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go.
正しさとは愚かさとはそれが何か見せつけてやるちっちゃな頃から優等生気づいたら大人になってたナイフのような思考回路持ち合わせるわけもなくでも遊び足りない何か足りない困っちまうこれ
Yeah, it's definitely more energetic with all the instrumentation. I don't know if it's the same speed as the other one. It probably is. Something I was just thinking about during that little instrumental interlude, it almost has like a similar like set up to Rock Lobster, just part of it. Like it just I don't know what reminded me of that, but it kind of just stuck out for me on that one. But yeah, like the power that the instrumentation has for this one compared to where it was just her and just the piano. Obviously there's more instrumentation here, and it's definitely fuller, but that doesn't necessarily mean the power behind the piano version was any less like significant or anything like that. It's the same intensity as this one's definitely like more like it definitely has like a greater intensity in terms of just sound and everything, but the performance itself like is the intensity matches. And with this, there's a lot of blue in here. Like you see, like her clothing's blue, her hair's blue, and everything. I think that kind of goes along with the blue rose that was in the other one as well. So that I think the blue rose could be like a nod to that. If I had to guess, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm seeing a couple of similarities between those two. But yeah, her vocal work during this is so impressive. Like she just has so much power and so much like emotion behind it. It's incredible for sure. Definitely enjoying that. Saying like I don't know what that is. That's not what is that? Like it looks like Courage the Cowardly Dog, but I don't think it is. I think it's a dinosaur. It's like a pink dinosaur. It's weird looking. It's creeping me out. Also, I think I need to take off the glasses. This is hurting my head a little bit. Does kind of look like Courage a little bit. Like if he had the ears, I'm relatively sure it would be Courage. All right, let's go ahead and back this up a little bit. Hey, buddy, you gotta sit. You gotta be good, okay? I'll feed you all after this, I promise. You gotta sit though, okay? Don't talk back to me. Just sit. If you're gonna be in my lap, you gotta sit. You can't be walking and doing stuff, okay? But yeah, let's go ahead and get back to this. Here we go.
吸っても私も犯人げ殴ったりするのはノーセンキューだったら言葉の中古をその頭に突きつけてわてが始まらない止まれやしない不平不満垂れて誰の果てサディスティックに変貌する精神クソだりーな酒が空いたグラスあればすぐに継ぎなさい皆がつまみやすいように串
That beat, that's really awesome. You really can see the madness coming out in the visuals. And you do get piano in this too, so that's definitely awesome. The octave change, nice. Uh-oh. At the end, there was like a little laser like pointed at her. I don't know if somebody was about to shoot or not. But yeah, like the power that she has in her vocal work is just incredible. And that octave change was so nice as well. That beat during that one part was like, it was definitely awesome. Just everything like that she brought, the intensity is just so well done. And like, I feel like she definitely matched the intensity between both versions. So now that I've had a chance to hear this one, I can kind of compare a little bit. And yeah, I feel like the vocal intensity that she brought, like she put everything into both of them. Like, and I feel like it's pretty equal. But yeah, everything about this is just so awesome. Like her vocal work is just incredible. And the instrumentation of this, like, yeah, you still get to hear the piano, which is definitely awesome. But just all the other stuff that they added with this one, I think is definitely, it definitely sets it apart from the piano. But still, I mean, the piano version is fantastic as well. But yeah, definitely solid performance. Wait till he finds out about Phantom Sheeta. Interesting. Wait, indeed. Colorado, welcome in as well. How are you? Is that a cat? I can't see from here. Imagine being her ex-boyfriend. I know, right? Yeah, that's a cat. Sorry, without my glasses, things are a little blurry also, especially after having worn them for a while, so everything's not as well defined. Sorry, it's a downer. I did not drop the link. Sorry, I need to do that. All right, so that's the one we just checked out. Yeah, so yeah, Colorado, that's a pig, but the one in YouTube was a cat. I got both up right now. So, how goes your afternoon? My afternoon goes well. I got a lot of stuff done today, and I changed a few things around, and now we're hanging out on YouTube and Twitch and knocking out some reactions. Speaking of which, I gotta go feed the cats because they're going to drive me insane. So I'm gonna do a quick BRB, and when we get back, the next one I believe is Popstar's request. I'll go ahead and drop that now. So there's that one. And that one, there wasn't a title to that one on the document. I didn't see, and I mean, obviously I can look at it right there, but I'll check that out in a second. But yeah, let me go feed the cats real quick. I'll turn on the music, that one. There we go. And everybody just vibe for a little bit, and I will be right back. Alrighty. Oh. Let's see here. Alright. Make sure everything's set up still. Cool. Alright, so the next one we have up is from Popstars. Get off, thank you. So this is Arlena Ara's performances in The Voice Kids and X Factor. So this one is a little bit longer, but we'll check out about 6 minutes of it, and then we'll be able to kind of guesstimate where we're at with that. So let's go ahead and check out. Also, I don't know what songs she's performing here. I don't know if they're like covers or if they're originals. So if you have any information about that, we'd love to learn. But yeah, let's go ahead and, oh, here we go. The first song is from The Voice Kids, another talent show in 2019, where none from her category won. The second is from last year's X Factor, where the boy won. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I've checked out a couple from The Voice, I think. And then, yeah, I think we got to check out one from the X Factor, but I can't remember. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. Here we go.
Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone back. Situation, aggravation, everybody allegation in the zoo. On the news, everybody dog food. Bang, bang, shot dead, everybody's gone mad. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
This is Michael Jackson. I know that. It was like the marching looked kind of familiar.
But tell me what has become of my life. I have a wife and two children who love me. I'm the victim of police brutality, you know. I'm tired of being the victim of hate. You're raping me on my pride, for God's sake. I look to heaven to fulfill each prophecy. Set me free. Skinhead, deadhead, everybody gone bad. Situation, aggravation, everybody allegation in the suit. All the news, everybody dog food. Bang, bang, shot dead, everybody's gone mad. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us. All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
I'm gonna pause real quick. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, this is a cover of Michael Jackson. I don't remember the name of the song, but I know that we got to check out a live performance of this in the past. But yeah, the marching, like the synchronized marching that they had going on, and just the vocal work during this is definitely great. Her outfit like is also kind of modeled after the performance that we got to see, I think, of Michael Jackson's like outfit during that, where he had it was some kind of military outfit, right? It wasn't the gold shirt or the gold pants. I can't remember. I've seen a couple of different outfits that he wore, and I might be mixing them up, but I want to say he had some kind of like military outfit for that one. And I think this is kind of modeled after that. But yeah, she's got some like power behind her vocals during this as well. Like she's got a little bit of like grit and rasp. Is definitely working very well here. So this is from The Voice Kids. So was everybody that's singing here doing backing vocals and stuff, are they all performers, or was this all like for something like a little bit, is this like a special kind of performance? Would definitely like to learn about that. But yeah, I mean, everything that they're doing is fantastic. The lighting's great. Audience is obviously loving it. Back it up just a little bit. I didn't want to go down. YouTube, you got to listen to me. All right. And yeah, like there's even smoke and stuff on the stage, and that's definitely awesome as well. Just definitely elevates the performance just that much more. But yeah, let's go ahead and get back to this. Here we go.
All I wanna say is that they don't really care about us.
Oh, so they have like musicians playing the instruments off the stage. Okay.
Some things in life they just don't wanna see. But if Martin Luther was living,
Dang, she can hold a note. Very nicely done. Okay. Yeah, I mean they definitely did a great job on that performance. Even the backing vocalists that were on stage doing all the movements and everything, they were also like they also had the like kind of a similar aesthetic with with what they were wearing. Like you saw some like chains and stuff hanging off the shoulder. I guess it would be shoulder pads. I'm not 100% sure with the lingo and that kind of attire, but like there was like chains and stuff hanging off of that. And like, yeah, everything they did for this was definitely awesome. And so, yeah, the instrumentation, the people playing the instruments, they were off to the left, you know, just kind of off camera, basically from the stage. So probably to give everybody on stage, you know, more room to move around, and B, you know, I feel like the main focal point is the people singing. So that would definitely make a lot of sense. But yeah, that was definitely awesome to check out. Before we get to the rest of it, let me catch up on chat. Check out this clip. What did you do? Don't tell me you clipped something. No. Don't do that. They are from her category in the live night show. What does that mean exactly? So I didn't watch any of the singing shows. So what does that mean, like in her category? Like were they all performers or contestants in the show, or were they just like part of the act for that? They're from her team, and she. Oh, okay. So, maybe a little more background info. So, she got to pick a bunch of people. Does each team have like the same amount of people on their teams, and how many people like did they get per team, kind of thing? That would definitely be something I would like to learn as well. What are y'all doing? Sound like a hummingbird hit the window. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this next performance out. Here we go. So this is from that A Star Is Born, right? He's got great vocals as well.
Is there something else you're searching for? I'm falling. And in the good times I find myself longing for change.
It's got a soulful performance.
And in the bad times I feel myself.
Have I seen her play any instruments yet?
Tell me something, boy. Are you tired trying to feel them, boy? Or do you need more? Ain't it hard keeping it so hardcore? I'm falling.
I was going crazy. I was like, I don't hear piano playing, but she's sitting at a piano. She just hadn't started playing yet.
In all the bad times I fear myself. I'm off the deep end, watch as I dive in. I never made the ground.
Crush from the
That range is incredible.
Where we can hurt us. We fall from the shallow night.
In the shallow, in the shallow, in the shallow, we're far from the shallow now.
I'm gonna pause that real quick. Yeah, I mean they both together have great harmony. I haven't watched A Star Is Born. I just know like Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper were in it, and I think he directed it, and like they sang together. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I could be making stuff up. You know, I don't know. But yeah. So I'm assuming they performed this in that movie. Yeah. So I didn't know what to expect because I haven't heard it, but yeah, the vocal work is definitely incredible. So he got to sing first, and yeah, he's got like the soulful performance throughout this. And then you have Arlena. Arlena. I'm tired, y'all. I'm sorry. You have Arlena coming in with these like powerful like vocals that she's doing for her part, and like she's got like this a bit of rasp behind it, and then yeah, she like jumped up with her vocal range, and it's definitely incredible. And then yeah, I was wondering because like she went and sat down at the piano, but I didn't hear anything. I was like, either she's playing really quiet and I can't hear anything, or I'm going crazy and she's not playing at all. And then yeah, she did start playing, you know, a little ways in. So I was like, okay, I'm not losing it. That's great. Like I know I'm tired, but I'm not that tired. But yeah, it was definitely awesome to hear that. I don't think I've heard or I've seen or heard her play any instruments yet. I can't remember. I know I've heard her sing and I've seen her perform on stage, but can't remember about the instruments. And then yeah, I was wondering if they were going to do any harmony together, and yes, that answered my question. They got to do some harmony and they sound great together as well. Everything about this performance is also very well done. It's obviously a much different tone than the Michael Jackson performance, but I think both are very well done, and I'm definitely enjoying it. Let's see here. A lot of covers today. Definitely not a bad thing at all. Let's see. There were 4 coaches, and from the blind auditions, if they turn the chair, it means they liked the singing. Then children choose which coach they want. So she wasn't a performer, right? She was a coach, right? And that she's because like she's probably not a kid at that point. So she was not a contestant. She was one of the judges, right? Did I get that right? I hope I got that right. Definitely let me know about that. But yeah, definitely enjoying this. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
He had a little range, and then yeah, she's kind of just one-upping him, I feel like.
Watch us all diving. I'll never be
Crash to the surface where they can hurt us. We're far from the shallow now. In the shallow. In the shallow. In the shallow. We're far from the shallow now.
Okay. Yeah, definitely did a phenomenal job with that. So we got to see him do, you know, a vocal part, and he got to show some range there. And then I feel like, yeah, she kind of just one-upped him a little bit. I don't know if that was like intentional or not, but yeah, like she had that raspiness into her power behind her vocals during that little, I guess it'd be a vocal interlude. I'm not really sure what that would be necessarily. But yeah, I mean, everything they did was phenomenal. And I'm guessing it was like the voice performance where the instruments were kind of more off stage, because you hear acoustic guitar and there's a drum beat and everything, but you don't get to see that. So I'm guessing they're kind of off stage and everything. So yeah, definitely a phenomenal performance. They knocked that one out of the park as well. Let's see. In that show, in the final or semifinal, even coaches sing. Gotcha. Okay. I guess you have to hear the whole song, the last part, I mean. Yeah, so because the cutoff is 6 minutes, so we may or may not be able to do this one all the way. I'm guessing this one kind of goes beyond the 6 minute mark. So do you want to hold off on this one, or do you want to just check out about 40 seconds of it? I'm gonna leave that one up to you, because I don't want to cut you off if you don't want me to, but like the 6 minute mark is the cutoff for these. Because we can always save it for next week if you want to submit this part, and then we can check it out then. You can check it till the 6 minute. Okay. All right, cool. We will do that. So I'll back it up right here. All right, so let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and they
This was the James Bond song, right?
my heart burst again. For this is the end. I've drowned and dreamt this moment. So overdue, I own it.
Yeah, I was thinking that wasn't her. I wasn't 100% sure though.
I'm stolen. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky roll when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky roll.
I went a little over. Sorry about that. I didn't want to cut it off mid chorus. But yeah, I think they have great like harmony together as well. Both of the vocal work here is definitely great. I feel like Arlena is definitely has a little more power behind hers, and I was like, yeah, that didn't look like Arlena at first. I was like, I don't think that's her. It might be, and I'm just going crazy, but wasn't her. Okay, so I was definitely right. And then yeah, she just kind of comes in and like it looked like she was behind something, and I wasn't really sure. And she just kind of like because she kind of looked like a silhouette. And then like as she like stepped forward, like she just kind of lit up, and I was like, oh okay, so that she wasn't necessarily behind anything. But yeah, the lighting and the visuals behind this one are definitely awesome. Yeah, I kind of recognize this song. I feel like I saw a James Bond movie or two. I couldn't tell you 100%, but I because there was one called Skyfall, right? I I don't know which one. I think I saw one. I don't 100% know, but I don't know if that was the one that I saw or not. But it's Skyfall by Adele. Okay, so yeah, because there is a James Bond movie called Skyfall, right? And that I'm guessing that was the title track while the opening credits are playing. I think also the circle that they have here and her walking into it was kind of a nod to James Bond as well, because the silhouette where he does the gun thing. I think that's probably what that kind of represented. Yeah, it's from the movie. Gotcha. It was. I want to say I saw one in 2012. I don't know if that's the one that came out in 2012. Nixie, go play. Kid, no. I'm about to lock y'all out. I don't want to do that because I want the airflow. But yeah, that was definitely really awesome. A great medley of songs that we got to check out. So this was number 6. So we have another Edo performance. Trying to think of the word. That one. No, I want to copy. Come on. Please, thank you. There we go. All right, so this is number 7. All right. So yeah, this is Aishite, Aishite, Aishite by Ado. This was a priority request sent in by Ado supporters, so thank you very much for that. Let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Oh, there's no subtitles. Okay. Yeah, I remember the instrumentation of this one during the live performance was very, very interesting at times.
遥か遠い遠い昔巻かれた首は人が欲しい人が欲しいと叫ぶ呪いの首は怒らないで見捨てないでどこま
All the different instruments they have during this, like the xylophone, the accordion, different percussions.
でしょねえねえいい子でしょ可愛い子でしょねえいい子でしょ苦しいねえ愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい苦しい呪縛を解いて解いてね
There's the power.
染めら
She has great range throughout this one as well. Okay, pause right there. So yeah, like you have all these different instruments playing throughout this, so it creates this really unique sound with just the instrumentation, and it just gives off this like this is gonna be like a really fun performance, and I definitely feel that from this. And throughout this, like you hear her like singing, she's got like a softer singing voice at times, and then like as the performance goes on, she brings out the power behind her vocals, and she puts more energy behind it, and definitely brings out that intensity that that we've been able to check out from a couple of her performances. So she kind of has more of a reserved performance throughout at times throughout this, and then she kind of just ramps it up throughout as well, and it's definitely awesome. Yeah, with the headbang, of course you have to. I feel like you have to headbang, when you're listening to music for sure. Is it too late to request a buy me a coffee? Let's see. Because this is number 3, right? Out of 5. We have 5 of these. We'll check out that. 4, 5. That was. Okay, I was like, why do you have another one? Did I miss one? No, I didn't. That was your freebie. Okay. Yeah, I think we could probably squeeze it in if you want to submit it. And then after we check out the fifth priority request that Ado supporter sent in, we can check yours out. And then at that point, we'll see where we're at. But I'll definitely make sure to get all the priority request ones done tonight before we end. So yeah. Also, we're done with the ad break on Twitch. I went into this and was like, oh man, my bad. I didn't mean to have that interrupt. So my bad. But I think I think it's over now. So let's go ahead and let's see. I always buy you a coffee, so if you want someone to get some shine, it's all fine. Oh no! I want to be able to get everybody's in as best I can. So yeah, definitely go for it. I don't want to interrupt yours at all. We definitely need to see my link too. So like I say, I can't promise we'll get all the way down here. I will try, but I there's never a guarantee we'll be able to get to the bottom of the list just because as much as I would love to do this for hours and hours and hours, I can't, unfortunately. But we will try. That's all I can say. But we'll see where we're at after we get through the priority requests and stuff, okay? But yeah, let's go ahead and get back to this. Here we go. Even the jazzy drum beat throughout this is definitely awesome. It's also very rhythmic how she's singing. I think she balances out like the calmness and the intensity pretty nicely. Screaming that note, man. Just going off on the xylophone. The baster in that at the end definitely stuck out. Yeah, I feel like she balances out the calmness of this song with the harsh intensity that she brings as well. Like it's a great balance, and it's well done, you know. And yeah, she like able to hold that note while she's screaming and everything, and then she just like goes from that into like a more elegant singing, a more elegant note, and it's just how she goes from calmness to intensity to screaming to elegance, and just like cycles through them all is just unreal. And yeah, the instrumentation it's crazy. Like so many different unique instruments. You got the xylophone, the accordion, that kind of jazzy drum beat that was happening throughout as well. And then yeah, we got the bass and just all of it. Definitely phenomenal. Definitely well done. Just sending in. Okay, let me see. Oh, now I got the notification before I opened it and everything. Red Bull. Interesting. Not yours. It was something else. Okay. I see. All right, let me move this, 'cause I don't know what happens when I do this. I'm gonna open up the Buy Me a Coffee real quick. So thank you very much for that priority request as well. Saiyan League, thank you very much. Let's do this. I'll leave that up. If I do that, is that the one I'm wanting to do? Double check. Oz, we're not ready for you yet. Okay, cool. All right, so we'll put you right here. That way I don't lose it. Okay. Now we can show this again. There we go. Hi guys, I see y'all again. But yeah, that was definitely awesome. Green. All right, so this next one is from Marvin. I think Marvin said he had to leave already, so he's probably not here anymore, and that's okay. My stream froze for a minute. I'm back though. Hopefully I wasn't dropping. No, I didn't drop frames. Okay, good. My internet was acting weird last week. The internet provider I have, they decided it would be a really cool idea to cut internet for an hour-ish at a time, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I was trying to work. It progressively got later and later in the day as well, which was really interesting. It felt deliberate. I don't know what they were doing, but they did give me a credit back on my account, so at least I got something back, so I better not spend it all in one place. Let's see. No, it's definitely back on my side. Okay. Sucks. I trust me, I totally understand, and it definitely does suck. But welcome back also. Let's see here. So this next one is from Marvin. It's an English band, Metronomy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. We'll just roll with it. So we'll just say Metronomy for now until somebody corrects me. But it's the song "A Thing for Me." So this one's from Marvin. Let's go ahead and check this out. Just a YouTube thing, I think. Interesting. Okay. I mean, if YouTube's starting to freak out, I am also live on Twitch as well. Also, I have not been sending these links. I'm sorry. I don't know which ones. I'll just put the last one that we just did. I don't know which one I stopped sending links at. My bad. I'm bad at remembering. I'm sorry. So this is the one that we just checked out, and this is the one that we're checking out right now. Should do that. There we go. Okay. There we go. And all right, cool. So here we go.
I told you how long we got.
That's a much higher vocal range than I was expecting.
I've got a thing for you. You've got a thing
They're
for
really
me.
high up there.
I've got my mom, you know. You got my heart, you know. You got a thing for me. You got a thing for me. I told you how long we got. All the time in the world. I've got a thing.
That's really creative.
You got a thing for me. I've got my mind, you got my heart, you know. You got a thing for me. You got a thing for me.
She's gonna leave at 3. That's what her friends told me.
But we got some vocal
Now I
changes.
can't bear to check the time. Tonight she'll take my heart home with her, but I'm not ready to let it go now. Oh, how long have we got?
I told you how long we got. All the time in the world. I've got a thing for you. You got a thing for me. I've got my mind, you got my heart, you know. You got a thing for me. You got a thing for me.
Oh, they were gonna keep going. I thought they were cutting to something else because that was 8. So I was like, if I time it right, I got it. But no, I don't. So they're gonna keep going with with that that chorus. My bad. So yeah, definitely very interesting vocal style throughout this. Very very high range, and obviously was not expecting that. And like that's the majority of this so far. And then the verse that we got, you know, it was back to like a lower vocal range, but throughout this everything is harmonized, and I'm not exactly sure who is singing at that point. I because like we saw all three of the guys that were singing, and then there was one of the women had a microphone as well. So I don't know if all four of them were harmonizing or if it was just the guys and that was just set up for the video. I'm not really sure, but definitely very unique way to go about a performance with the vocals like that. And then the video is definitely interesting as well. Like you get some of the lyrics on the screen, you don't get all of them, but you get some of them. And like it's like they had the bouncing ball throughout that kind of goes along with the lyrics, and you know, hitting everything that's attached to those lyrics. And I think that's like a really cool visual. It's going back, it's bouncing forwards, it's bouncing backwards. And then there was one point where the lyrics were kind of mistranslated, and like it said, you've got a thing about, I think it was, you got a thing about me, or about you. You I think it was like you have got a thing about you, and it was, instead of have, it was hive, and instead of got, it was goth, and then it was uno. Like it was really kind of a good take on like, you know, lyric mistranslation. I think that's probably what it was. And yeah, we're just bouncing through all these different scenes and stuff is really cool. But yeah, definitely a fun video so far. And fun song, I should say, a fun song too. But yeah, fun video, fun performance. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go. Also, the dude playing the snare drum right now kind of looks like Jack's Films on YouTube.
And now it looks to me like she's about to leave. But as she passes, she leans close and says,
My boy, you got to keep that chin up. I'm gonna come back here next week. For now, just take my telephone number. Just remember what I told you. I told you how long we got. All the time in the world. I've got a thing for you. You've got a thing for me.
I feel like the ball is getting a little more dangerous now. It's getting like more violent. Definitely a fun video. Just like all the visuals that we got. That one lady like it just kept, you know, falling over, and like there was just another one of her like right behind her. Like I feel like that's like a lot of green screen that happened during that. And then yeah, the ball kind of just, it felt like it was getting more and more intense because it was really starting to knock people over and do some damage and stuff. But yeah, the vocal work is definitely like really creative, and the instrumentation is definitely a lot of fun, and just a fun video overall. So yeah, do these. There we go. So this was number 8. All right, so we have another Adele performance. I remember this time. I'm gonna copy and paste. There we go. I remember. I got it. All right, so this one is Value. Is this another one of her songs, or is this a cover? Just kind of looking for the if we need to use subtitles or not. Oh, let me get some water before we start as well. All right. I'll pop them up just in case. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. This is Ado Value. Here we go. Definitely a much different style from what we heard so far. Everything is just falling apart around her. Hold on, we're not there yet. Have to pause and talk and things and stuffs. So yeah, the visuals are different here too. It's a different animation style, which is really cool. So it seems like a lot of her videos just have like different styles, which is really cool. And instrumentally, it definitely is different from what I've gotten to check out in the past, where like that like had like really unique instruments or had this like intensity behind it, or you know, just different things. And then this one has like kind of like a more reserved performance. It's kind of more pop infused, and at least throughout the verses. And then when you get to the chorus, it brings in the guitar and it brings a little more energy into it. But along with that, like her vocal work is a little bit more reserved, and I think it's really cool. It definitely just shows that she has versatility as an artist, and obviously we know she has range as well, just the power and intensity she puts behind vocals. But here she's kind of showing off a more reserved performance with her singing and stuff, and it's definitely awesome to see that side as well. And then yeah, just like the visuals, everything that's happening in the video is like as she's walking, everything's just falling apart around her, and then you know there's like animals and stuff looking at her and everything. So clearly she's not having the best time at all. But yeah, it's definitely a really cool art style as well. I'm gonna back it up a little bit more. There we go. But yeah, let's go ahead and check the rest of it out. Here we go. Oh, so this was kind of like a collaboration with her and Apple? Is that what I took from that? At least that's what I'm guessing. I don't really know. Um, yeah, I mean, like definitely like solid vocal work during this. There was even some like vocal layering and harmony like throughout. The instrumentation is definitely awesome throughout this. Yeah, it definitely has that pop sound to it. Um, that like we've been able to check out with some other artists. One of which was One OK Rock. They've had some like pop infused songs with kind of mixed in with the rock and everything. And I feel like with the way the guitar is throughout this, definitely kind of reminds me of that a little bit as well. But yeah, like solid performance. The visuals were definitely a lot of fun. It just seemed like everything kept falling apart around her as it was trying to rebuild and everything. But yeah, definitely awesome submission. Good morning. Submitted a classic. Dew on the Grass. Welcome in. Good morning to you as well. Let's go ahead and mark that one off. I will say I can't promise we'll be able to get to all of them. I'm doing my best, but we'll see where we're at. I guess actually we're gonna jump this other priority request up a little bit, and then we'll do these two priority requests, and we'll see where we're at. That's what we'll do. That way you don't feel like you're getting cheated out of your priority request saying lead, because that wouldn't be fun. Aleatorio, welcome in, welcome back. Hopefully you're doing well. So this I need to write down. Copy. This is Saiyan League. Print. Let's Go Crazy. Is that what I saw? Make sure that's what I saw. Let's Go Crazy. Yep. All right, cool. All right, so this is number 10. All right, cool. All right, so yeah, this was a priority request sent in by Saiyan League, so thank you very much for that priority request. This is Prince and the Revolution, Let's Go Crazy, live in Syracuse in 1985. If I remember right, I have checked out the music video of this, but I don't think I've checked out a live performance, but I can't remember. Or maybe it was part of a medley. It's definitely a possibility as well, but I can't really remember. I have a question. We might get to my free request. Could I change? Yeah, you can always go in and change it. That should be open. Let me know if it's not. But you can check it out and see. Let's see. So was mine shown? We haven't gotten to it yet, Aleatorio. We're checking out a couple of priority requests, and then yours is the next one on the list to check out, as you can see. But we're doing some priority requests before we do it. Oh yeah, I got it. All right, cool. Yeah, I did check out Unravel. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, that was the first Ado performance I got to check out. I mean, we can always check it out. There's people that have not seen it, I'm sure. So that's always, a possibility. But yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and check this performance out. You said you hadn't done Prince in a while. That is true. I have not done it. The last time we did Prince was forgot the name of the song, but he had like the 12. He was playing acoustic guitar. I think it was a 12 string, and then it was the Most Beautiful Girl in the World as well. We did two songs on that same day. I wanted to go heavy metal, but I'm gonna do that next time. Valid. Absolutely valid. Makes sense. But yeah, let's go ahead and check this one out. Here we go. Either way, I have not seen this one, so.
My name is Prince,
This seems like it would be an opener.
and I've come to play with you.
You can see all the lights in the audience. I don't know if those are lighters or yeah, I think they're lighters.
We are gathered here today to get through this thing called life. Electric word, life, it means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you, there's something else. The afterworld. A world of never-ending happiness. You can always see the sun. day or night. So when you call up that shit, you Beverly Hills, you know the one. Doctor, everything will be alright. Instead of that, tell me what you got time is that. Ask how much you got mind, baby. 'Cause in this life, things are much harder than the afterworld. In this life, you're on your own. If the elevator tries to bring you down, go crazy. Run to higher.
Just explosive with the lighting. And obviously very energetic.
Don't lie, it wasn't even here. Take a look around you. At least you got friends. So you call my own live. Oh, friendly world. She just picked up the phone, dropped it on the floor. That I heard. I'm gonna let the elevator bring us up. Let's go crazy. Let's get nuts. So fun, burn, burn,
I like how you can really see everybody on stage with the faraway shot. Am I crazy, or did he have a pop string on his guitar? I thought I saw something hanging off of it.
Come on, baby. Let's get nuts. Yeah, I'm coming to get you, honey.
Okay. Before we get to the solo, also, we're more than halfway through. I thought we were kind of at the halfway mark. I was wrong. I was really wrong. Yeah, like it was like this really cool, like extended opening. You know, talking to, like he mentioned, you know, hello Syracuse, and he was talking to the audience and everything. And I don't remember if, because I think the music video was like a shorter version of the song and it cut out some of the introduction. I can't remember. Somebody would have to correct me on that if I'm wrong. But I feel like the intro here was a little longer than that. Again, I can't remember. But yeah, I mean, the energy here is fantastic. You know, they're all moving around and everything, especially Prince. They're like bouncing really. The lighting was definitely explosive because it was just like super dark and everything during the beginning of this. Like you could see a couple of lighters in the audience, and that's really about it. I mean, maybe it was camera flashes too, but I feel like it was probably all lighters. But I thought I saw like a couple of flashes here and there. It might be, but I don't know why anybody would take a picture of nothingness, you know? But yeah, like just the vocal work, the instrumentation, like Prince, you know, like really going on the guitar solo. I'm probably wrong, but I swear I saw something hanging off his guitar and I was like, maybe he popped a string. And if this is the beginning of the concert, that's even more wild. And I don't know if that is what I saw or not. You know, there also could have just been something from his outfit that was kind of looking like it was like hanging off his guitar. I don't really know. Also, his outfit is definitely unique. Like he's got like this white fur thing on his right shoulder, like just hanging off and everything. And then he's got like the not 100% sure what he's wearing because like his outfit, we'll just say his outfit. There we go. His outfit, like, he's got, it's almost like half and half really. And then like everybody else, like the person to his left also kind of has that similar style that he's wearing. But everybody else, no. Everybody else kind of has like a somewhat different style, I feel like. But even then, like I think it's more about the colors that they're wearing by comparison. But I think they all might be wearing something similar, just different color, style, and everything. But yeah, I really like shots like this where you get to see everybody on stage and it's like 3 and 3. Nixie, I swear to Christ, please stop. You're bumming me out, man. Go sit down. Just go lay down. Kiddo, stop it. You had all day. I don't know why y'all do this while I'm streaming. Bruh. But yeah, this is a phenomenal performance. I'm definitely enjoying it. Let me see. So the genre is samba. It's a Brazilian musical genre. Yeah, I've heard a couple of samba songs, I feel like. Um, Get up. Now, no. I know, but I bet you're supposed to leave one for a little while. I'll play. Don't get me wrong. I love that they're affectionate. I'm trying to do stuff though. God. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I've heard a few samba songs. I don't know if we've gotten to check out any on here or not. I can't remember. But yeah, definitely looking forward to it. He's played with pop strings before. I don't think it was popped on this one. Might have been a stream of light. It definitely could have been, and I don't know at what point in the video it was. Somebody would have to like double check it and things. I could be wrong though. There's a good chance that I'm wrong. Cats are trolls. They are. They are. I fed them. I did. I could have sworn that would be enough. Every streamer I've watched, their cat only decide to wage war when they're streaming. Yep. That is how it goes. It really is. BRB. All right. Cool. Sounds good. We're going to go ahead and jump back into this one. But yeah, definitely enjoying this performance. Let's go ahead and get back to it. Here we go. I like how everybody's moving in sync as well.
Come on, baby. Let's get nice. Yeah. I'm coming to get you, honey.
Just the raw guitar sound that he has. It's kind of like unfiltered, but it creates like this really powerful sound throughout it. That's a great shot right there. Just them playing next to each other like that. Just the spins too. That intense look he just came to. God, his vocal work during that as well. Like, it's so intense. Like the screams that he does are just awesome. And then we also had some vocal like harmony happening with the backing vocals. Just the instrumentation, the guitar solo was fantastic. How they're moving and everything, just like in sync with each other. Like it's just, I have to imagine it takes like a decent amount of like practicing to get that down and everything. But yeah, they if this was the opening of this concert, that's one hell of an opening. And then yeah, his outfit, like at first I thought it was like a unitard or something, but I don't think it is. I think it was like a suit that it was just like really like what's the word? what's a good word for it? Vibrant. Vibrant is a good word. Just the purples and different shades of colors that were on it as well. I was a little confused at first because we didn't really get a close-up shot of him, and he was wearing the whatever that white thing was on his right shoulder. It was kind of covering part of it up, so I couldn't really tell. But yeah, I mean, phenomenal performance. Let me see. Prince, Van Halen, Steve Vai, Miyavi. I'm probably butchering that one. Nita Strauss. It's a short of those who can shred and dance casually. Wait, what is? I never had a cat. Well, cats are something, that's for sure. Yes, you're right. This was the opening. Yes, I was right. Prince and MJ dressed like that a lot, dressed a lot like their heroes, Little Richard and James Brown. I meant it's a short list of those. Short list of who can shred and dance. Okay, yeah, like probably at the same time, I'm guessing, right? So I know Nita Strauss plays with Alice Cooper, but I don't think I've ever actually watched any Alice Cooper performance, and definitely I don't think I've heard anything with her playing guitar. But I've heard she's like a phenomenal guitarist. Yes, that was freaking awesome. No, don't mess that up. Let's see here. It was number 10. All right, so let's see. It's 6:43. Trying to gauge what time. Okay, so this is number 11. I still have a little energy, not a lot. Copy that. Oh dear Lord. I don't want that large of text. Can I do that? Thank you. All right, so Ado supporter, there we go. All right, so this is the final priority request from Ado supporter, so thank you very much for that. It's 1:43 a.m. here in Germany. Good Lord, you're still awake. That's wild. Let me see. Nita Strauss, one of my favorite guitarists. I'll have 2 requests for her in the future for you. Solid. It's 1:43 a.m. See, we probably may have to start wrapping it up soon so people can go to sleep. Do you know any Brazilian cities? I don't know, just a question. I know that's to say in league, but I feel like, Rio de Janeiro. Yeah, Rio de Janeiro is one. That's the only one that's popped up in my brain because my brain's fried right now. So sorry about that. Now stayed at for you. No going back now, valid. Why don't you visit? I don't, but I want to go. I do want to travel one day. I am going to Mexico in February, and that's going to be the first time I have ever been out of the States. So, what's up, dude? What's up, dude? Dog Cake, welcome in. How is it going? If y'all don't know, Dog Cake is one of the guests I have on the channel. One of our reactions went up today. It was Pentatonics. It was the Lion King song. Definitely check that one out for sure. But yeah, so I'm guessing this is Attack on Titan based on how that is phonetically spelled out. I think I've seen one episode of Attack on Titan. I think it was the first one, and I've never seen any others. Sabbath, I didn't even know you were in here. He was quiet. He's about to cause problems now. Hey, buddy. Come here. I'll hang out with you in a while, okay? See, Sabbath was being good up until just now, and I feel like he's about to do something. Okay, so surprise. I know, right? That's exactly what happened. All right, so I'm guessing this is like the theme song to Attack on Titan. I don't really have anything else to go off of other than that, but this is from a Ado supporter. It just says Attack on Titan. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. The synth is going crazy at the beginning. I mean, you can definitely picture something very intense happening. I'm guessing like the Titans that are climbing over the wall. It's very ominous. The vocals coming in just give this like sense of uneasiness. Kind of gives off this like really epic boss battle in a video game. All right, we're stepping it up. It's like this sense of dread that's just washing over the song. You can definitely hear the bass in this one, in this part. That's about halfway. So yeah, I mean, just this sense of like dread, and like you could just it just has a very intense like instrumentals throughout this that definitely stepped it up when the rock aspect came in. It got even more intense, which I didn't think was going to be possible, but I mean, yeah, it definitely did. And then the little sprinkles here and there, the vocal work definitely kind of just add to that. It's just very uneasy. I've only seen one episode of this anime, so I don't really know. I don't know if this is like one of the tracks in the anime, but I feel like this is probably the Titans breaking. Or I don't remember if they broke down the wall or they just climbed over it. But breaching the wall. There we go. Somebody with knowledge on this anime would have to tell me what's going on with with the scene that's attached to the song. But just very, very intense uneasiness, dread. Again, it just feels like boss music, like it's just like in a video game. Just everything about it is just awesome. Awesome's a good word. There we go. But yeah, definitely enjoying it. Oh yeah, very big moments music. Exactly. You get it. It's one of the OSTs that play in the anime. It fits so well to the scene. So yeah, it's basically the Titans are like breaching the city basically, right? If I had to guess. But yeah, I definitely crazy. Let's go ahead and check out the rest of it. Here we go. There's like a hint of remix in there too. And now we're going intense in another way. It's almost like we're in like the next phase of the boss. It's just like they're adding more and more to it. The orchestra like is a nice addition to it. I'm not for sure, but I think there's harmony happening with the vocals. I mean, there's obviously the backing, the chanting that's happening, but and then it ends pretty much how it started with that really powerful synth sound that was happening. But yeah, they just kept stacking more and more into this. Just they added the orchestra, they had the backing of the chanting of the vocals. And yeah, I think, I'm not for sure, but I think there might have been some vocal harmony happening with the singer as well, but I couldn't 100% tell. But yeah, definitely a very intense track. It just really gives off this like this boss level music that's happening. That's not what I wanted. I wanted to drop the song in the chat so people could go check it out if they wanted to, because I need to remember to do that. You know, I'm bad at it though. Okay, so it is 6:53 right now. Where are we at? I know for sure we're not going to be able to get through all of them. Let's see. We're going to do aleatorios for sure. And then after that, we'll see what my energy level is, because I'm going to start getting to a point where I'm going to get really tired and the quality of my reaction is going to dip significantly. And I don't want to half-ass these reactions for y'all, because that would be wrong. So yeah, we're gonna check this one out. Oh, aleatorio, also yours wasn't working for us. Like I wasn't able to watch it, so I found this one. I'm hoping that's okay. Definitely let me know if it's not. But the title matched what yours said, so that's kind of what I went with. Kokeshi will wake you up. I can't promise I'll be able to get to it tonight. I don't want to like lead y'all on and say, yeah, I'm gonna get to it. You know, just give me. But there is always next time, though. I will say that. But yeah, this is aleatorios. I don't know how to pronounce this. I bet I could find out though. Hold on. Let's see if we can find out. Because there's got to be a pronunciation thing in here somewhere. It's gonna go audio pronunciation. I didn't mean literal. Let's see if we can figure it out. The phrase translates to "Don't let the samba die" in Portuguese. It's pronounced as "Não deixe o samba morrer." I'm sure I butchered that, but I went kind of with this. I was using this. So hopefully some of that is okay enough as a translation. My bad if it's not. I did my best though. I really tried. I really did. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and close that out. So this is aleatorios. I believe the artist's name is Alcione. Hopefully I got that right. Let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go.
Não deixe o samba morrer. Não deixe o samba acabar. O morro foi feito de samba.
The vocals by itself is just
De
awesome.
samba pra gente samba. Quando eu aguentar levar meu corpo junto com meu samba. O
Definitely
meu
has a great
anel
sound
de
to it.
bamba entrego a quem mereça usar. Quando eu não puder pisar mais na avenida, quando as minhas pernas não puderem aguentar,
Her vocals have a bit of an echo
levar
to
meu
it.
corpo junto com meu samba. O meu anel de bamba entrego a quem mereça usar. Eu vou ficar no meio do povo espiando, minha escola perdendo, ganhando mais um carnaval. Antes de me despedir, deixo ao sambista mais novo o meu pedido final. Antes de me despedir, deixo ao sambista mais novo o meu pedido final.
So yeah, it was really cool hearing her vocals at the very beginning. It was just like it was just her vocal, and she has like a great like range as well. It's pretty clean. There's like not really any rasp or grit or anything to her vocals. And then yeah, the instrumentation came in a little bit after, and it was just it was a great buildup as well. It was a great intro, great buildup to that. All the instrumentation that we have is definitely fantastic. The guitar playing, I don't know what all the instruments are throughout this, so it's hard to pinpoint some of those instruments. But just everything about this is definitely awesome. It has great energy. It kind of does make you want to get up and dance. How she's singing, like, because it's a Portuguese song, but she almost has this like French accent to it. I can't explain it, but it almost like has that like sound quality to it. It's definitely interesting for sure, but it's very unique also. I forgot to move the chat over. I'm gonna need the YouTube chat next to Twitch. Thank you. There we go. Okay. I like this. Yeah, it's definitely awesome. Are all the requesters here still? I know Ado and Eyes are. There's a few, yeah. Ask Translate to pronounce it. Yeah. So yeah, it was definitely a Portuguese. I mean, I knew going into this it was Portuguese because Aleatorio submits Portuguese music and songs and performances and the like. So I knew that going into it. I just don't know how to pronounce things because I'm really bad at it. So I do my best. I really do. But yeah, now that I have everything properly arranged, let's go ahead and check out the rest of this. Here we go.
Pedido final. Não deixe o samba.
All right, so we get some backing vocals.
Não deixe o samba acabar. O morro foi feito de samba.
I feel like at times her singing's kind of like, it sounds like it's bouncing.
Não deixe o samba morrer. Não deixe o samba acabar. O morro foi feito de samba pra gente sambar. Quando eu não puder pisar mais na avenida, quando as minhas pernas não puderem aguentar, levar meu corpo junto com
There's like a pan flute playing throughout there as well.
o meu anel de banda,
I think.
entrego a quem mereça usar.
A woodwind instrument of some sort.
Mas na avenida, quando as minhas pernas não puderem aguentar, levar meu corpo junto com o meu samba, o meu anel de bamba, entrego a quem mereça usar. Eu vou ficar no meio do povo espiando, minha escola perdendo, ganhando mais um
deixa o samba morrer. Não deixa o samba acabar. O morro foi feito de samba. E samba pra gente sambar.
I definitely like the energy of this song.
Não deixa o samba acabar. O morro foi feito de samba. De samba pra gente sambar.
Oh, it's fading out. Okay. Valid. It's a very intense fade out. Also, it just really drastically faded out all of a sudden. But yeah, like everything I said, like her vocals, like there was almost like a bit of bounce to them as well while she was singing. So I definitely like that. And yeah, she definitely had some vocal range throughout that, especially when the backing vocals came in. Like you definitely got to hear that. But yeah, definitely not really any grit or raspiness to her vocals. Are pretty clean throughout. And yeah, just all the instrumentation that we had during this. Like I heard some sort of woodwind instrument. I'm not sure if it was a pan flute or a piccolo or blanking on all the other ones. I'm gonna be honest. My brain's a little fried now. But yeah, like there was some percussion going on in there as well, some guitar. Hard to pinpoint some of the other ones, but just all the instrumentation, like it worked so well together, had this great energy, really kind of made you want to get up and dance. But yeah, like a phenomenal track. Definitely enjoyed that one. Oh yeah, thank you. The link in the, yeah. Thank you. Let me do that. There we go. And there we go. Cool. All right, let me catch up on chat. Ow, that hurt a lot. Yeah, I'm already feeling the fatigue. It just hit really hard all of a sudden. I'm gonna put that over here. Let me get both chats up so I could see and everything. Twitch, there you go. Let's see. What'd you guys think of the song? I think it's fantastic. Would you want something pretty or something dramatic? Right now actually is probably going to be the end of the stream because I can really feel the tiredness in my eyes. Again, I don't want to give y'all a half-assed reaction because that would not be right for y'all. However, we'll be live again. Definitely next week for sure. Let me double check and make sure before I commit to a day. Let's see if I have anything happening. As far as I know, I don't think I have anything happening next Monday. I could check on my calendar over here as well. No, I do not have things going on Tuesday, but not Monday. So yeah, I'm relatively sure we'll be live again next Monday, same time, 4 p.m. Central. Unless y'all want me to start going live a little earlier than 4 p.m. Central, I can probably rearrange a few things if that's what y'all want. Definitely let me know. I'd be interested to find out what y'all think. Let's see, real quick before we go, I'm just gonna go over a couple of brief things. All right, so again, the songs, Tears for Fears, Sowing the Seeds of Love was yesterday. Pentatonics, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Did that one with Doll Cake. She made a brief appearance in here as well. So that one was today. Tomorrow is The Warning. The song is The One. Wednesday is 3 reactions. Ghost, Mariana Cross. KZ, Tandingen, Rolling in the Deep. Amira Villighagen, butcher that, I'm sorry. Villighagen, Nessun Dorma. Thursday is Donovan, Sunshine Superman. Friday is Eric Gronwall's cover of Deep Purple's Highway Star. Did that one with JP. And then Saturday is Sleep Tokens, The Summoning. Also, I don't know if it's up or not. Just wanted, there we go. Okay. Didn't want to show the wrong thing in here. The last Tuesday of this month, August 26th, going to be celebrating 5 years on Twitch with the stream of Filiversary. Going to be starting at 2 p.m. Central on that day. I haven't figured out everything yet, but we're going to be having a lot of fun. I'm going to be live streaming on Twitch, obviously, and I'm going to be live on the other on the other YouTube channel as well. Not this YouTube channel, but I have 2 YouTube channels. We just recently reached 1,000 subscribers on that one, so thought it'd be cool to double live stream on that. Let me see here. Hello everybody. Marilyn, I'm sorry if I butchered that. Welcome in. How are you? Catching people live is always so hard when it's 2 a.m. I can definitely understand that. There's no way I can be up at 2 a.m. I kind of pass out around 11 at the latest. Going earlier won't help with your endurance past 3 hours. That is true. Well, it may or may not. It really depends on what I'm doing that day too. But for people where it's 2 a.m. now, you know, at least it'll give people a little bit extra time to before, so they don't have to stay up as late. You know, that's always a thing. I don't know. We'll figure it out later. For now, we'll just stick to the 4 p.m. And if people want me to go live earlier, we can look into that as well. But I did want to thank everybody for being here today. Thank you on Twitch for all the follows that we got today. The gifted subs that we got from a Dose supporter. Thank you very much for that. And then the coffees that we got today from, let me get them pulled up because again, brain fried. It'd be great if I had them pulled up. The coffee that we got today from Saiyan League. Yes, that one I had on my brain. I couldn't remember if there was another one or not. Let me see. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end on YouTube, and on Twitch I may raid into somebody else. I gotta see who's live, but thank you all for being here on YouTube. Y'all are freaking awesome. If you want to come participate in the raid on Twitch, let me see if I can copy. You know, I don't want to copy the whole thing. You know, that's fine. I'll just type it in. That link, that's the one. We'll end up going and saying hi to somebody else on Twitch. But everybody on YouTube, have a great night, and I will see y'all later.